I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one? Funky dog head bitch. How dare you?
Do you wanna bitch?
Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
Day, and I write for myself. 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 Day, and I write.
What is the purpose, or what would be my purpose, I guess, for what would be my purpose, I guess, for what do I get? Let me. This is going to be all over the place because I have so many different things I want to say or not say or so I'm going to be all over the place, and I apologize ahead of time, and I apologize ahead of time. I guess. Let me ask, what is it that I gain? I don't know what I'm gaining because I'm supposedly going against this lady. Like, I know that you guys feel that this lady is so amazing and so perfect and so all of these things. And you have the right to feel like she is all of these things. You have the right to feel all of these things. I don't have a problem with you feeling and liking this person and loving her and doing all this. But I don't have a track record of lying on anyone. I don't have a track record at all of lying on anyone. This is not what I do. So I don't really understand what the purpose for me to attack a person. I'm being so honest with you how truly angry I am. I'm truly angry. I don't need anyone to take my side. I just need this truth to be the truth, and let's not act like it's not the truth. Like, I am so angry. So angry. And I'm trying to hold my emotion and the anger. Ray Murray John, you know what? Me bringing it to social media, as everyone says, when you spend years with somebody and they don't listen to you, and you try, listen, let's be clear. I got out of my house. I've lived in Indiana the entire time I've managed that lady. I've lived in Indiana the entire time. That's not a new thing. That's not something new. And when we started, I got out of my house in Indiana, and I got up from my house in Indiana and got in the car and drove to her house and spent 2 years of my life, damn near a full 2 years of my life at her house to build what we started. Don't tell me nothing about why did you bring it to social media. The lady does not know how to have a real conversation. She will not have a real conversation. What I'm doing right here, I cannot do with that person face to face. Because I've tried that angle face to face. When I'm not done out, she just can't. My thing is, as a man, I've quit. I don't work. I'm not in management anymore. I've quit. Because I don't want any part of this again to happen to me. I don't want any part of this around me. I don't want any of this negativeness around me. I don't have a problem saying that sometimes I have where I need to go speak to someone else that's a medical professional as in therapy and get out how I feel. Because I'm a Cancer. I'm emotional, and I wear my emotions on my sleeve and all that. I have never done anything stolen a thing from her. I have never taken anything from her. I have never done anything from her. And for you people that are in there with all of that shit about Gio's this and Gio's that, no. First of all, before, oh my God, I'm trying so hard. Because I have never in my life done anything and been more proud of the work that I've put into somebody like I've put into that lady. I never have been more proud of the work I've done. I have never been more proud of the work that I've done with this lady, and the fact that you guys have seen this person has been attacked, and I have defended her. People have gone to my mom's house and approached my mom because I have defended this person. That is my mother. We all have parents, and that is my mother. And people have gone all the way to New York to attack my mother off of me defending an individual. And I'm wrong? I don't understand. I have people sharing my information. I have people attacking me on an all-the-time level because she is my client. Oh, excuse me, was my client. And I'm doing something to her? I don't understand how I'm doing something. I'm very confused on how I'm doing something. So let me read you what the narrative spinning lady is trying to do. The narrative spinning lady, and which I find, let me explain something to you about something that I find so absolutely ridiculous. That lady has had so many narratives spun on her. So many different narratives spun on her that I've defended her about. I've been like, Murder Girl, don't feel some type of way. Murder, them people is just feel some type of way. And they just want to do you some type of way. They want to make you feel some type of way. They want to attack you. I have been all there every day for all of the shit and the phone calls, the time away from anything that is my life. The time that is anything away from my life. Okay? I have been there for all of that stuff. And this person has the audacity to use words like jealous? Jealous of what? Jealous of what? I have my own house. I live in my own place. I am my own individual. What am I jealous of? Explain to me what I am jealous of. I have never done a thing to this person at all. So her objective is to put up a video and say, if you watch the video closely, I'm sure questions will become even bigger. Thank you, Miss Sophia, for coming, turning it out Monday, and also Oliver Twix in caps, because, she kind of feels special. In caps, thank you for loving your surprise party. I truly love you, and thank you for the work that you do behind my brand. Excuse me, that you do for my brand. Excuse me. Okay? That is what she said. And in the comments on it, she said, watch the video very closely. Who's fake? Okay. So, she's also then in the comments saying, Gio is, this person is saying, Green Yakima. I'm going to read it like they wrote it. Gio was very upset by what went on and was about to cry. No matter how big you become, remember the folks that helped you to get there. And Marcy Mogul she posted this video for people like you. And Madison wrote 44 minutes ago, or at that point, excuse me, is he about to cry in the video? Okay. Madison wrote that Marcy Mogul said, I didn't catch the shade, no shade. I didn't catch no shade, LOL. She wrote, because if you watch close, you will see a bitch eating You will see a bitch eating, drinking, and being married all in the same day. JB wrote, it would be the closest ones to you that put a dagger in your back than a stranger. Awful. Madison wrote, boom, with an emoji. Madison loves to talk in an emoji. She's an emoji type girl, and I find that people that talk in emojis are short-minded. I don't talk in emojis. I say what the fuck I gotta say because that's what the fuck I
Hey now, Jill, I talk in emojis. Watch it now.
Okay?
Don't be talking in cursive.
Because that's what it is. Okay? So Brockington said to JB, it's funny how they jump on social media bashing and dragging about their grievances instead of going to the actual person. Every time real friends don't do that, the same shit happened last time. That's why Maddie be so confused. Maddie be so confused. Maddie be so confused when shit pop off because everything be good one moment, then the next day you wake up and got dragged across the internet like, what? We was good. What happened? Okay. Jill, okay, no, I read that one. Let me see. Jasmine Jennings. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get to Ray Murray John. They're the only ones who know the truth, and it should stay that way. He could have departed in peace. This is another Kaya situation. Okay? So I'm Kaya. So I didn't let Kaya hold it on 223. I didn't let Kaya hold it with receipts. I didn't let Kaya hold it when she was lying on Madison. I didn't let her hold that. I didn't let her hold that. Oh, that wasn't me. Oh. Jasmine Jennings. This video is to show that Jill is very fake. Because Madison is showing you that Jill was good space with everybody. And from what I see, this video is no one was uncomfortable. So what would Jill get in? Why? So why would Jill get in live and do the most? He looks in
Click the link in the description to see that there was trouble before this in the Maddie Mob camp.
Okay. So Renee Meyer said, let's get Jill some balloons and a cake. Shit. So basically, Jill was jealous because Oliver got this for his birthday. Madison is liking these comments. Okay. All right. So let's go back to the day. Sunday. Let me.
They know each other too well.
Sunday. What was Sunday?
This won't end pretty.
Sunday was the 9th. Sunday was the 9th. So Sunday on the 9th of February, we had the taping of the Queen Supreme Court, which I was there for. Because I was there because let me see what day I got there. On Thursday the 6th, I arrived at Madison's house because we were supposed to be there because the executive producer was in town shadowing us and seeing how we transpire and how we are with each other of whatever. So, okay, great. So on the 9th I was there.
A real pilot. The network was there. Corp chat.
Because all I did was go to bed on the 8th and woke up on the 9th and there was an attitude. Okay. Okay. So we're moving forward and whatever. So I'm now in the mix of the taping and everybody coming over. I'm the one that picked up Oliver's cake. I'm the one that texted TREECEY and said, hey, do we need to go and get his stuff today? Or what do I need to do? I got Oliver's cake on... I believe I got Oliver's cake on the 8th. I believe I picked it up. Okay? So I'm the one that got Oliver's cake. I'm the one that asked TREECEY if we needed to go get the stuff or what was going to happen, like the balloons and all that stuff. We had other people getting the basket. It was a regular day. Madison was giving me an attitude. I don't know what the problem is. Madison was giving me an attitude all fucking day. It is what it is. She feels like she wants to feel. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So everybody is there. So Legra, our vacation planner was there. Legra was there. She had 3 other associates with her, and Legra was there. We had Craig there. We had who else was there? Let me go through it. TREECEY, obviously. Madison, David, which was the executive producer. And then we obviously had the hair and makeup, and they were there. And so the hair and makeup was there. All of that was going on. Okay. And then Oliver showed up. When Oliver showed up, Oliver came by him. Well, no, excuse me. Oliver came. He came with his boyfriend and 3 other people, I believe. And then his mom, his grandmother, and his grandfather came. When his mom and grandfather and everybody came, Madison then proceeded to go upstairs and bring down his balloons and his basket. She then, did her speech thing, whatever. And while she was doing her speech thing, I said, she was talking and she was saying, this is David. He's our executive producer. And, yes, my show has been picked up and it's been bought and we're about to be on and he's shadowing and, explaining the whole thing. And then she was talking and I said, yes, girl, because as she was talking, I said, yes, girl, because me and you started this and here we are now. I don't see what's wrong with that, but apparently that's a problem for me saying that. Okay. Cool. Well, Rock, I don't know why you saying Jesus. She dropped you too. I don't know why you saying Jesus, Rock, because she dropped you too. I see you in the comments. So
spilling tea.
So that happened. So we filmed the show. It's over.
You heard him. Rock got dropped.
She's not talking to me. She's being funny with me all day. So she's being funny with me all day. It is what it is. We go on the taping is done. Taping is done. Everything's fine. It was a great day. We enjoyed each other. Chef Holly was there. Excuse me. Chef Holly was there too. We enjoyed each other. And it was a great day. I mean, there's no shade to that. It was a great day. I even pulled Craig aside, partial of the day. I pulled Craig aside, and I said, oh, okay, Craig, well, being how you said on Beyond the Bench episode 2 that she should fire me, what's that about? What's the problem that we got? What's the problem we got? Because I don't know what's the problem, why we got a problem. I don't even know why we got a problem. So, come to find out, Madison, like I said in my previous video, is the nucleus of the problem, and she was talking to Craig about me, and then she was talking to me about Craig. And she was having us have a problem when there really was no actual problem between us. We just needed to communicate. So where there's a lack of communication, there's also a nucleus of a problem that is driving the force of there being a problem. Okay. Cool. So me and him have this conversation. We're good on Sunday. Because now we're okay. We've had a conversation. We're like 2 grown adults, and we've had this conversation and it's done. So there's no more problem with me and Craig, the writer Stewart. Me and Craig are good. So we go on. The day finishes, we do the taping, and it's done. So then everybody leaves, and the only people left in the house, okay? So you understand, before the problem with me and her happens, the only people left in the house was Scott, kept secret. Porn, Scott, kept secret. Myself, TSMADISON, and David, which was the executive producer. And upstairs was Chi-Chi because he was already in bed. Okay? So
I'm glad Chi-Chi was in bed because his baby ears don't need to be hearing all this fussing.
So when that's going on, me, Madison, and Scott has his computer because he's making a t-shirt for himself, and Madison is on her computer doing whatever she's doing. Okay? So me and Scott and her are talking about how Scott, when she was at Mix Atlanta, Scott's boyfriend was taking drinks from her VIP section that Scott was giving her, but he didn't acknowledge her. And she felt some type of way because how is your man going to take drinks from my VIP section but look me in my face and not take
That is rude as fuck.
And not acknowledge me and say hello? This is what you deal with. This is what you deal with when you deal with the person, when you deal with the lady. Okay?
Well, that's rude. Sorry.
Okay, so
don't drink my shit without asking. He
and in this moment, she looks from her computer while she's typing and looks up and goes, well, why are you and Dee texting? And I was like, oh, this is the problem you have? Because you're a friend of over 16 years and you're a friend of over 16 years and I happen to text. So Dee is Madison's friend for over 16 years, okay? From Miami, has nothing to do with anything, but he's her friend. He was living in her house, okay? He was living in her house, okay? Dee decided to up and leave her house and left the keys in her bathroom, of the bathroom in his house. In Madison, the room that he was staying in had a bathroom. He left the keys on the counter of the bathroom sink.
These are some grimy assholes.
He left the keys there and he left and didn't say a word.
Shady.
So, what's this? Okay, sorry. So, I'm trying to figure out, so her next comment was, well, I feel like you text Dee and said something that made Dee leave the house. And I'm like, what does you and Dee's relationship have to do with me? And are you not going to be accountable? Are you not going to be accountable for whatever action you and Dee got? For whatever's transpired. So, ma'am, let me talk to you, Madison, and say that you personally told me you wanted Dee out the house. You can deny it all you want because that's just what you want to do.
Spilling tea.
You can deny it all you want. But you sat there and talked about Dee like a dog to myself, to Oliver, to Craig, to Chi-Chi. Y'all know this. You talked about him like a dog. You said several times you wanted him out the house. So that man actually also heard that your mother said that you wanted him out the house. And while we're clearing up the situation, Oliver Twist is the one that told Dee that you especially wanted him out the house. Let's clear it all the way up and lay it all the way out.
Spilling tea.
Why you so busy? Why you so busy to be at somebody? You blame me for whatever you did with that man and you blame me, and you're always attacking me for no reason. You're blaming me for all things, but it wasn't even me. And what I did, all I said was, well, what does Dee and me talking and if he texts me have to do with me? What does him leaving have to do with me? Why can't a grown man and another grown man have a conversation that has nothing to do with you? What that got to do with me? Your best thing coming, Oliver, is the one that told him. You don't even know, ma'am. You, ma'am, don't even know that Oliver and Dee was hanging out and didn't tell you because they didn't want you to have a problem with them two hanging out because you would have a problem with that.
Spilling tea.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wow.
Where was the lie? Where was the lie? This is your problem. This is your problem. You got a problem with people would not want to spend their 24/7, their every minute, their every hour, their every breath with you. You got a problem with me for whatever reason that you feel you got a problem with me, you got that problem. You got that problem with me for whatever reason. You got that problem for whatever reason. You need to be surrounded by all people that will tell you every day that you are so amazing. That's what you need in life. And I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Excuse me, I was here for you. But ma'am, you don't want to take your accountability in the shit you do. You don't want to take your accountability in the shit you do. Ma'am, you said to everyone, Dee heard it from, let me explain this to you. Dee heard it from guests that you had in your house, But people that were coming over your house to watch the Queen's Supreme Court, Didi heard it from people that you had in your house that you wanted him gone out of your house. And you, you feel like it's me? You have the audacity to get, ma'am, you are. You want the whole world. We have been sitting in conversations, having conversations, and man, the conversation has to come back to you because it just has to be about you. If there's 2 seconds of time that's not on you, if there's 2 seconds of time that's not on you, you're not okay. It's 2 seconds of time that's not, you're like, oh no, you ain't talking about me long enough. You need to talk about me. We have myself.
A lot of celebrities are like that, Gio. As a manager, you should know that.
Exactly what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
About you. I'm not, but I'm the only one that's actually able to say it to your face. And that's what you never liked about me. Because like I say, but I'm supposed to be the one that's supposed to be able to talk to you and say all the things that you want to say. And all the things that's supposed to be said. And be in your corner and be there. There is no, because I see all the people, Jill, this is not the way, and I'm done. I'm done. I don't manage her. I don't manage anybody. I don't plan to manage anybody. I'm done. It's done. It's done. I got online and I said what I said because that was to say, officially, I'm done. I'm done. But it just, so you want to get online and you want to share your video and you want to get in the comments because you cannot not say anything. Because that's just what you need to validate yourself to feel better. I have the text message from the executive producer. I have the text message from the executive producer. Let me tell you this. Let me read this to you. I don't know what to say, Gio. I told her not to do any of that. I wonder who the her is. She's been bombarded with comments about your post and being called out all over the place. So not having an opinion and not responding in some way is like Chinese water torture for her, I'm sure. So, that is to show. That is to show. That is to show that, ma'am, you will say and lie to anyone just to get ahead because that's how you don't mind. You don't mind saying what you got to say. And Rock, I saw where you said, how was I dropped? And I see you said you wanted to call me. Okay, Rock. So, you, sir, know what happened between you and her and how you stopped being on the trips and stuff. I mean, are we going to be honest? Are we going to be honest and say that you texted her and said that you felt like you were left out? You felt like she moved on and didn't say nothing to you? You're not going to be honest and say that? Rock, you was doing a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And me nor her, be honest with you, like the way you were moving, but I tried to talk to you about it. So all I'm saying is you obviously were dropped because you're not in the mix.
Spilling tea.
So for anyone to say to me, for anyone to say to me that you don't go to social media, no, you don't go to social media and handle it. And I quit twice. Madison called me back 2 times. I quit twice. Them other 2 times when I quit, she didn't say, I didn't go online. I didn't say nothing. I quit twice. This is the 3rd time and I'm done. This is me being done. There. She's not going to go over there and get in them comments and do all that. She's not going to get in them comments and act like I did something to her or I left her somewhere or I felt some type of way. Listen, how you going to be with somebody? Let me let you know. How you going to be? Let me ask any one of you. You're going to work for somebody for 7 years. And in 7 years, you don't even get a birthday card. You don't get nothing. You don't get nothing. 1 year she posted and she sang to me happy birthday. I think that was after year 1. 1 year. And maybe she's done a make it jingle in his Cash App maybe thing. Maybe she's done that. Maybe she's done that. But other than that, what happened? What are we talking about? I live in Indiana. I drive 9 years. I drive 9 hours. I drive 9 hours to Atlanta. Then wherever we gotta go, I'm driving the car. I'm trying to understand why I wasn't here for the get down. Let me know where anybody is.
You should have opened your mouth and said something, Gio. A closed mouth don't get fed.
Let me know. Let me know when anybody's doing any of that for her. I'll wait. Cause you just seen the.
Why did you stay so long then if it was so bad?
Let me know. Let me know. So let me understand why I haven't done something for her. Let me ask you guys another question. So everybody's met my mom, but where's the picture of anybody with my mother? No, this is not about the birthday party, actually, no. Where's anybody taking a picture with my mother? You think I don't notice stuff like that? You think I don't notice nothing like that? They have some problem. They got some problem with me for a person. Yes, I don't get into all things ratchet and all that. No, I don't. But I was there to do my job, and my job speaks for itself. My job, my business is impeccable. Because I handle my business. I've always handled my business. So I'm trying to understand from anyone where you guys think that I haven't talked to her. Let me ask you a question. On episode 2, Beyond the Pendulum, when Craig said, you should fire Gio, and I called her separate offline, like you say, and handled it offline, and I said, Myrtle, and then he went live and talked about me on his live after that. Now I said to her, Myrtle, that's not cool. I ain't never said nothing about nobody online about the shit that happened in the house separately away from anybody. I've never done that. And you okay? And her response was, I didn't know. I didn't watch it. That doesn't happen. That doesn't make it better.
Link in the description to see that there was problems between Gio
years ago when I was doing
and Craig
first met Dorian Isaac.
before this.
When I first met Dorian Isaac in Norfolk or Richmond, Virginia, because we had a gig with Jermaine Mankey, and we were in Virginia, and my car got stolen. You know where my car got stolen from? Madison's house. Did anybody know that? Did I spill it then? Let me know. Let me know if I spilled it then. Let me know if I spilled it then. So when my car got stolen, did I forget to tell you who stole my car? And Madison kept it. Madison wouldn't let nobody know. She was acting funny with me that whole day until she finally found out where my car was. Because, Chi-Chi stole my car and was riding around with some boy that just got out of jail. And he got arrested smoking weed. And instead of the trade he was with in the car drove my car to his house with his parents.
Spilling tea.
And Miss Eve, rest her soul.
Oh my gosh. Gio.
And Dee Dee had to go get my car from this boy's house. But I'm so messy.
Well, Chi-Chi's like her young son or her young daughter, so it's not funny. I'm just saying, Chi-Chi is Chi-Chi.
So, I'm trying to understand from anybody.
I feel for Gio, though.
Even this person.
I ain't shit.
Even this person, how I wasn't here like 4 flat tires. How I did this person some type of way. How I did this. What I had to do with any of the bullshit that she was doing. So there's no accountability that Madison has sat with each one of us and talked about each other. There's no accountability for that. That each one of us have had this conversation with each other about Madison and agreed that she does this, but everybody just lets her do it, and I'm the only fall guy because I'm the one that doesn't mind saying what's the truth. Christopher Leard, I didn't give him the keys. Christopher Leard, just so you know, I didn't give him the keys. It was in my room. It was in my room in Madison's house. So I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand. The car, like, I'm trying to understand what you're saying, Christopher Leard, because I have no problem. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand. This lady has the audacity to sit in comment sections and try to say who's fake. Like, I'm trying to understand where I was ever fake to Madison. I'm trying to understand. No, Sean Culver, I wasn't talking to Dee Dee after he left her house. She was mad because she feels like I did something or said something to him that made him left his house. Excuse me, that made him leave her house. Dee Dee was already, Oliver had a conversation with Dee Dee about what Madison said, and that's why Dee Dee was leaving the house. Dee Dee also had a conversation with Madison and said to Madison, is there a problem with me staying in your house? Because I'm hearing from multiple people that you got a problem with me staying in your house. Dee Dee also saw a ring video of Madison and one of her other friends talking shit about Dee Dee and him getting out the house. I'm trying to understand what Gio got to do with any of that. Why am I the person? Why am I the person? Why are you at me? You over there ride or die with these motherfuckers that sit in your ass, but them motherfuckers is the one doing you. I ain't do nothing to you. Oliver and him and Dee Dee got a whole relationship that ain't got nothing to do with me. And you trying to put it on me? You put it on me. You making all these assumptions and making me the bad guy. So the other day, when I was in the house and you and Chichi left, you ain't locked me in the house before Dee Dee left, before Dee Dee moved out. You ain't locked me in the house because you changed all the locks. Excuse me, not the locks. You changed all the codes in the alarm system. You didn't lock me out. And I couldn't even get out, so I had to message Dee Dee and say, hey, are you still in the house? Because if you're not, okay, I'm stuck in here and I'm hungry and I would like to get something to eat. Where I'm lying on you, I got the text messages. So at any point you want to dispute anything I'm saying, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm very open to having this conversation. But what you're not gonna do is keep saying that I'm jealous, I'm fake, I'm phony, like I did anything to you. I never did a single thing to you the entire time I worked with you. I never did a single thing. I took. If anybody watches those videos before, in the beginning, I was calm. I was joking. I was laughing. Da, da, da. The videos now, you can see my energy. I don't even talk. I don't even talk. Because I feel like I can't talk. I can't say nothing. There's nothing I can do that's okay. The only person that I can honestly say out of this situation that was a real adult about this situation was Craig the Writer Stewart. After all the shit that I thought he said about me and felt about me and that man talked on Sunday, and I have no ill will towards Craig the Writer Stewart. But this, okay. So you're gonna have these people thinking out here that you was taking care of me lovely? Because if you didn't work, I didn't get paid.
You're supposed to get your 10 to 15%. I don't know what else you wanted her to do for you, Gio. Anything else is extra. Icing on the cake. Dot, 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 dot. I'm just saying.
Okay. Well, it's really interesting. It's really interesting. I heard, you like to spin a narrative that
And friendship doesn't cost.
I just jumped out and just felt like going off on you, and and I was just, you didn't even mention to anybody or tell nobody anything about Dee Dee leaving your house. Why did you take out that? Oh, because you didn't want anybody to know that a friend of over 16 years also felt like you were a phony and a fake and talking shit about him to every living human being possible? You didn't want him to know that? You don't want nobody to know who you really are? How you talk shit and bash just about every living, breathing human being? Oh, I do my fair share, so I'm not going to, let me take my accountability. I talk a lot of shit.
It takes two to talk shit anyway. I'm just saying.
Oh, actually, Lorenzo Cavalli, Madison did say shit about it. I read the comments earlier, and she's up under her live that she shared, and she did say a lot. She actually said a lot. And I read the comments and what she said earlier. Joseph, there's nothing. I love all of y'all that love me, and I love you to death. But this I'm not okay with. This is why I no longer manage anybody. I don't have nothing to do with it, and this is not me. I don't give a fuck if nobody agrees with me. But that's exactly what happened. I don't give a fuck if none of y'all like what I say. But this is exactly what happened. There's not a single thing that I said that was a lie. I got the text messages saying, what did Gio say to you? What did Gio say to you? Hold on. To quote, what did Gio bring back to you that has you so upset with Maddie? You put your people in place. You let them do all the work so you can sit back and say, oh, I didn't do it. I didn't watch you do it. Now, yes, have people lied on you and said you did more than you did? No. Excuse me. Let me fix that. Have people lied on you and said that you did something more than you actually did? Yes. Because there's things that they have said that you've done that you have not done. But has there been things that you have done and act like you ain't do? Yes. I'm trying to understand. I'm just waiting for all day because I've talked about people all day, and everybody knows I don't lie. Anybody that knows me or has a conversation with me knows that I don't lie. It's you that sits over there like, I don't do that. So you're not going to accept any fault for saying what you said about Dee Dee here, there, and everywhere. You're never going to accept that. You're never going to take your accountability for what you said about that man that made him feel some type of way. But instead you want to blame me because you feel It's me because you just, instead of you saying, I asked you to your face, Madison, I asked you on Sunday, February 9th, to your face, do you want to fire me? And you could never respond with the executive producer there. You never responded and you never said no. Because my work speaks for itself. Ma'am, you're so full of shit. You are so full of shit. And all you had to do was admit your shit and say, you know what, my bad, I did. And I done went to bed and slept. I didn't even drag you on that motherfucking first video. I didn't do that. I didn't drag you. I just said that you are narcissistic. You feel like everything has to come back to you. You feel like everything has to come back to you. Every conversation we could be talking about the weather, and magically it'll be like, yeah, because you know I'm Madison, and the weather was shining on me because I'm Madison. You'd be like, girl, okay, just talk about whatever you want to talk about. Everything is about you. Everything in life is about you. I told you to your face. Everything in life cannot be about you. Every conversation, everything does not have to wrap and revolve around you. I told you that to your face. But you're not going to sit in these comments and tell these people and amp these people up because it makes you feel better and able to sleep at night, cavorting with people to try to make this campaign of smear. You're not going to do that. It has nothing to do with, it has nothing to do with management or who I'm going to work with or who, this has nothing, because I don't work with nobody. I quit all that. But you're not going to do. No, she doesn't owe me any money. The lady don't owe me any money. We're not even going to get into that. That lady don't owe me no money. I'm not here to lie on you. I'm not here to tell nothing that isn't true. I've read all the stuff. I have no problem getting into I have no problem coming up with really what is going on. Yes, I did. I did quit and I left. But Charles Oglesby, she went on tonight and started to attack my actual character as a human being. I'm not with that. I read those receipts and what she was saying on her own live in the comments earlier in this live. So no, I'm not going to go into that. She feels some type of way because her information is out there. Armani Dupree. It's wrong for her to reply to what? Reply to what? Reply to what? She can reply and say this happened or that happened. But she can't reply and make up stories. That's not what happened at all. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But you're not gonna.
That. Do you wanna that, bitch? That.
I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one? Funky dog head bitch. How dare you?
And we're back. You guys are beasts. You keep dropping down in my comments, giving me that hot sauce. So, according to you guys, and now I fact-checked it, there were cracks in the team that we just didn't pick up on, or that we did, but we didn't realize how big they were. With Team T.S. Madison. Here we go. ... Talk that hot shit in the comments. Drop down below. It's 4:20 somewhere.
I'm down here to the part of the show where we runs into Oliver Twist. I'm gonna press you because you don't have no issue, honey, with the cash app. He ain't gonna have no cash app. He ain't gonna have no cash app. Send me my motherfucking shit. We're about to go on a date to a nice little theater. That's what you told me. Airdrop me. No, girl, Do you think I give Air 1 or 2 fucks about
Joyce, your ugly ass is trying to get your hair like Oliver's. But yours is all peasy and nappy, especially on the sides. How you got a kitchen on the sides of your head, not just the back. Dot, 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 dot. Looking like somebody's bum-ass grandfather and grandmother. Dot, 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 dot. Back to the bullshit. Lil Boosie said hell no and give him back his goddamn haircut. Oliver said that too. Leave the fades alone.
They get to see you, Miss Funky Dineva, and Miss Sophia tomorrow. Come on, we gotta get a picture with Miss Mary. I'm down here to the part of the show where we runs into Oliver Twist. Dude, I'm gonna press you because you don't have no issue, honey, with the cash app. He ain't gonna have no cash app. He ain't gonna have no cash app. Send me my motherfucking shit. Well, Brian, I'm about to go on a date to a nice little theater. And that's what you told me. Airdrop me. No, girl, Do you think I give Al 1 or 2 fucks about you getting ready to go on a date? When I have summoned you via Cash App, via PayPal, via Zelle. Do you think I give a fuck about a date you get ready to go on? Have my video footage because the mob want to see. I gotta make it look cute. I got it. Go get in the car. I got it. I need it today. I got you, Murder, today.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
And when you got a motherfucking point that you gotta prove, you walk off with a real nasty steak red body walk, bitch, like I just did. Get into it.
Dot, 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 dot. Here we go.
Yeah, but he did it to me too. When I was trying to get the information, the lady was giving it to me. Okay,
that's Gio.
I get it. Get into it.
Dot, 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 dot.
Yeah, but he did it to me too. When I was trying to get the information, the lady was giving it to me.
Okay, I got you. I get it. But I get it. But we well, at this point in the video, what you don't know is that Gio and Craig had a slight altercation.
Dot, 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 dot.
And Craig had Ubered over there to the place, but we were all going to take Craig back to where he was staying. Gio had refused. I was like, Gio, listen, we came here as a family. We're going to leave as a family. I was over here coaxing and talking to Gio, like, Gio, go over there and pick Craig up. Gio was ready to leave Craig and that cheap-ass cookbook on this side of the screen. But, you know, being the good friend that I am, Craig had Ubered over there to the place, but we were all going to take Craig back to where he was staying. Gio had refused. I was like, Gio, listen, we came here as a family. We're going to leave as a family. I was over here coaxing and talking to Gio, like, Gio, go over there and pick Craig up. Gio was ready to leave Craig and that cheap-ass cookbook on this side of the screen. But, you know, being the good friend that I am to my daughter, Craig, my eldest daughter, I asked Gio to pick him up and take him where he needed to go. We here in the city with, to my daughter, Craig, my eldest daughter.
Dot, 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 dot.
I asked Gio to pick him up and take him where he needed to go. We here in the city with our team. We had a good show. We just had a very bad backlash that we just came back from. So let's just be smooth. I'll take care of that. Okay, just file your grievances with the boss. File your grievances with the boss. At the end of the day, file your grievances with me.
Dot, 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 dot.
I don't know why we so mashed in and stuff. I've been sitting down too long. Murder, I see car. You do? Look, I don't murder! You can't tell a bitch like me you see car, cause bitch, if you thought you see a glimpse, you gon' get it all, bitch. All of it.
Dot, 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 dot.
That. Do you wanna that, bitch? That.
Before we come get you, before the family and back off. Before we come get you, before we come get you. Take the family and back off. Before we come get you, before we come get you. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call him one?
Dot, ...
Funky dog head bitch. How dare you try?
I'm at 2181 San Miguel Street. This is the second time my neighbor pulled a gun on me. I just feel like you're threatening to fucking shoot me. You're like racist because I keep playing the music. And please, just like, please, like, I just need people to come here and surround me. But I'm in a neighborhood hill. I'm at 2180. I'm at 2181.
Stop crying, QB. You're always crying. I had to reach out to Emmanuel. This has to stop. Emmanuel has something to say. Hold on. Enough, QB. What'd you say, Emmanuel? Leave Kiki the hell alone? You said you taught him better than that? Okay, I'm listening, Emmanuel. Go ahead. Man up. Stop being a bitch. And cut those dreads off of that hat. You've told him about that? It's disgusting. And not cool. And no one believes it's his hair. Oh, you said you have another message? You want him to get ready? Because Phi is going to cut his head off? Oh, you're tired? I would imagine, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel said, let him rest. Stop calling him over YouTube stuff. He's tired. Oh, strip. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. You tired? I'm tired. We get it, Rock. I'm tired. She tired.
Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
It's a race to 1K for me to go live. I'm going to give away a bunch of money March 15th if we get to 1K. Sub to all the pages. Info is in the latest videos. ... I'm gonna tell anything until it's time. You never know who's gonna pop up with me and where. ... Lives matter. Subs, lives matter. Freedom 2020. We are just getting started. Just getting started. Make sure you sub to all the pages. Please repost, share, like, and comment. I appreciate your support. When I'm able to go live, it's time to stunt. Just like my zaddy. And no, I'm not talking about food junkie Sean Bradley. Get your nasty mind out of the gutter. Let's get the channels to 1K and celebrate with giveaways. I'm ready to start going live soon. I need some moderators that understand I'm cooking here. I need mods that will snatch off heads, clean off the shoulders.
There is a difference.
I will let everybody into my chat.
This week we will
Everybody.
swipe left.
As long as you don't attack me, TREECEY, or Nicole Tyler.
I decided I'm not giving him ish. I'm gonna keep it. Swipe left.
Drag whoever you want.
Swipe left. That's the title. So
You don't have to like TREECEY and Nicole, but you won't disrespect them on my channel. And you surely won't be disrespecting me. But drag. I live for the comments.
Do you wanna bitch?
Day, and I write for myself. 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 Day, and I write.
Do you wanna bitch?
I got super gas. She wanna smoke up in the trap house. Baby, let me lay that Mac down. You can chill, smoke a sack down. Only if you lay that back down. Got gold yard on her back now. She busted open while I smoke loud. These diamonds dancing, I'm like, oh wow. She popped the pussy, I'm like, slow down. Lost a homie, he ain't roll now. What goes around comes back round. In my town, yeah, I wear the crown, but sorry, really can't hold it down. Since '96, I'm the golden child. I'm from NY, so they love the sound. Every man for their own now. I said every man for their own now. Gotta get it on your own now. Money ringing on that phone now. Couple shipments for the low now. She fucking with a nigga's flow now. She sliding up and down the pole now. She really think she coming home now. She really think we gon' smoke now. She really think we gon' bone now. She wanna chill up in the trap house. Come through to the trap house. She wanna smoke up in the trap house. Only business in the trap house. Couple racks, couple bands down. She pop a Zanny in the pants down. She wanna chill up in the trap house. Only business in the trap house. Smoke up in the trap house. She wanna chill up in the trap house. She wanna in the trap house. Only business in the trap house. Couple racks, couple bands down. She pop a Zanny in the pants down. She wanna chill up in the trap house. Only business in the trap. These niggas is bitches, they don't wanna listen. Undercover brother, been on a mission. I'm staying real low and adding these digits. My wolves is vicious, feel like Reagan's some dishing. Or maybe Curry, cause they shooting from distance. We on the block, feel like Ben for the Pistons. The shit is ridiculous, I answer my wishes. Got a couple bands, I need me some bands. Got 3 different names, cause niggas don't know me. Can tell who you are by a name that you call me. Ice around my neck, I ball like I'm Kobe. I'm sorry, LeBron, you not for the glory. That's another story, cool just like you, Dory. Found another son called Springer and Maury. Ran up on the plug, nigga was phony. I'm blowing his bands and counting his money. Luke Cage to the hood. Super gas. Luke Cage to the hood, nigga. Super villain, I got super gas. Luke Cage to the hood, nigga. Super villain, I got super gas. Luke Cage to the hood, nigga. Super villain, I got super gas. Watch how I run up them digits. Watch how I run up them bands. All my niggas gon' get it. Watch how I switch up the plan. Luke Cage to the hood, nigga. Super villain, I got super gas.
Do you wanna bitch?
Bitch talking shit a queen when she looking like a lab rat. I get it cracking like a bad bag. Bitch talking shit a queen when she looking like a lab rat. Get it cracking like a bad bag. Bitch talking shit a queen when she looking like a lab rat. Queen when she looking like a lab rat. Get it cracking like a bad bag. Bitch talking shit a queen when she looking like a lab rat. Yo, I get it cracking like a bad bag. Bitch talking shit a queen when she looking like a lab rat. I get it cracking like a bad bag. Bitch talking shit a queen when she looking like a lab rat. Get it cracking like a bad bag.
Johnny Mac, you ain't nobody. Just because you look like the goddamn Oracle from the Matrix. Oracle in the face ass. Bitch ass nigga. Johnny Mac. Is Neo the one, bitch nigga? Is Neo the one? Oracle looking ass nigga. People calling you a preacher. More like the first lady. Telling ass nigga. You look like you ran out of money. You look like you was converting to a whole lady. And your broke ass ran out of money. But your old Caitlyn Jenner looking ass.
Do you wanna bitch?